Lovely. Well, welcome everybody to another Immortals form. Let's take right hand in fist, left hand straight, feet together, hands together, and press forwards. I've already asked you to do a bit of movement before class, so hopefully you're already starting to feel a little bit warmer. Just want you to do a few movements, make sure that your body is happy. You can do a few little bends, like a ski jump kind of movement, and swing. And breathe. We're going to go straight into our Phoenix form, and we're going to do it 3 times through and basically use it as warm-up. But I find form on its own, having done no other movement, can be a bit abrupt. So that's why I ask you to just check in with your body first. Make sure there's no major stiffness, no major issues. Often injury can happen the day after a lot of hard work, physical exercise. So we don't necessarily think that we're going to harm ourselves, but if we go into a big thing, the stiffness of the day before can catch up with us. So just make sure every day you do a little bit of maintenance. Just get things moving very gently. I'd even encourage you, if you've had a busy day or a physical day the day before, start doing little movements, gentle opening and closing, opening, closing, twisting before you even get out of bed. And it can really save heartache afterwards. All right, so very, very gently does it, please. We're going to go into the Phoenix form and just do what you can comfortably. Pay attention to the temperature in your room. It's not a good idea to practice very, very cold. Neither is it a good idea to practice that like at a comfortable seated temperature. 22 degrees, I find, is actually too hot for training. Having said that, I'm freezing cold, so I'm going to take my own advice and pop the heating on here. Good. Masters, by the time they get to the level they're at, they can regulate their own temperature and pretty much train in any temperature, but it takes a while to have that kind of iron shirt, as we call it, that really strong constitution that regulates temperature no matter what. Okay, so 3 times through the Phoenix form, please. I'll do it the first time facing you. Maybe this will help you with any palm positions, just give you a different perspective. The other 2 times I'll do it with you facing away. So let's begin. First, we take a little time in Wuji. Let's lengthen up through the top of the head, chin slightly down and back, and be the puppet on a string. Release your tension. As you breathe, let go. Allow your system to calm down. Listen. Listen behind you. And let's feel into the fingers. Let's gently press them down. Feel for your energy. Find your best position. Ready? Start. Got the wrong fist, sorry. And beautiful, well done, lovely. Okay, so yeah, my apologies. I flipped, I'm flipping it in my mind as we go, so sometimes I kind of go, and get it wrong. All right, so that was just the, yeah, your Immortals ride the donkey, it's your right hand in fist. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to now flip and do the back view, the same as you. I know when we're stepping sideways, it gets very confusing when I'm mirroring. So hopefully this way it will help. Also, let's see if you remember the hand positions yourself. But remember, the most important thing is that you get your footwork correct. That's your foundation. So if you get the arms pretty much right, the hands, whether they're facing out or in, it's less important. All right, ready? Checking posture. Calming down. And start. Good. One more time. I just want you to dance it out. Feel your way through the form. If you can, if you've got to that stage, focus a little bit on the feeling of the entire body working as one, expanding and releasing, rotating as one unit. The more we can feel a unified experience in our movements, the simpler the complex becomes and the more just enjoyable it is, rather than thinking hand, foot, knee, hip, head. Just feel it all move together. Relax, breathe, let go into the flow of your movement. One more time. Are we ready? Start. Very good. Well done. Lovely. So once you've done the form a couple of hundred times, a couple of thousand times, you get to the stage you know it well enough that then you can really begin to play with it, that your body knows it, so then you can start to focus in on these things. So if you're going, oh, I can't concentrate on the holistic movement, I'm still trying to work out the choreography, that's fine. Just stick with it. Keep going. Many repetitions, And one day the penny will drop and you get to the stage that you can just let your body do it and you can focus on the feeling of general expansion or release. And no two people are the same. We all walk the same path, but we experience it very differently within our own bodies. So just keep at it, but hopefully you feel warm. And that was the that was the whole reason why we do the Phoenix in this class, is to warm up. And also it is a Qigong for health form. So it's helping all of your organs and systems to harmonize before we even start our Immortals crossing the sea, which we're going to do now. Good, so let's just have a go at the entire Immortals form. We'll do it once and then I'll check in with you and see if there's anything in particular you want to look at. Go gently, go slowly, and remember when you flip from one form to another, it's a really useful technique as you're standing and preparing and letting go. Just think of the first move of the form, and that sort of switches your brain into the right place to do that form. So remember, your Phoenix, you scooped right. In your Immortals, you're scooping your left hand under, and that will get you right. Of course, if you do it wrong, you can just do a lovely little, like, that was deliberate, I'm just doing it the other way now. Catch yourself on when you need to. Okay, are we ready? So we have Immortals crossing the sea. Heels together, toes apart. Lengthening up. Releasing, relaxing down. Calming down. Let's point the fingers to the floor. And begin. Left hand under. Emerging dragon. Turn, heel pushes out. Fill your back. Immortal. Lifts the mountain. Dragon into the ocean. Dragon, tiger, confrontation. So you're turning left shoulder back into your Wuji arm. Here it is, Wuji. Your tiger move. Into flying dragon, we're going to take a step and we begin to turn up and over, step, fix your front foot. Stepping through. This is the beginning of your taming the flood, left shoulder back. And here it is, taming the flood. And into your Immortals crossing the sea. This whole section, 8 steps, is Immortals crossing the sea. Up to here. Now we have bending the flower stone. Step back left and right. Step forwards left, bounce right. Heel down. Here we have casting the fishing line. Cross and kick. Step back the way you came, flip the toes, kick. That's leaping over the ocean. Step for beyond shadow. Brushy push. cross right over left. Step the back foot through, brush and push. Heel of the hand sinks down. Turning on the front heel to face the back. Right hand lifts and hook for the immortal couple or two immortals. We step to the left. We turn the toes, left hand and hook, right hand opens. Keep turning left shoulder back, right hand and hook, left hand opens. Now we're doing our circle walking. I'm just going to move into the center of the screen more for this. Ready? So we're circling open, step to the 9 o'clock position, keep circling, step to the 12 o'clock position, swing the back foot up and step down to 6 o'clock position and keep circling the arms. Right palm faces in, kick, step down, keep circling the arms and lift, separate, gather, and step right. Good. Now, right hand crosses over. You can do your jump kick by lifting left and jump kick, right, step down, step. See when I do it that way, I really struggle. Sorry. Let's do that again from here. So right crosses, lift and kick. One, step down, hug ball, step back and separate. Good. Gather into the left, right hand circling up, left hand circling down for your spin. Step back to where you started. And somewhere in here is immortal sacred sword. We gather in, we step back and strike a pose. And then finish the way descending. Back to center, breathe, calming down. And we're going to close left with a heel tap. Good. Release, relax out of it. Yeah. So I'm so used to doing this way that when we do the jump kick, I can do the jump kick now and then I forget where I am, but we go straight into hug ball, basically. If you're doing it like the golden cockerel, it's elbow and knee together. If you're doing the jump kick, just go into hug ball and step back. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, good. Shall we do it again? Just do the whole form again? Yeah, we'll do it 3 times maybe to just get it into our heads. And then if there are any places that need a bit of attention, we're more certain of what needs what. Okay, so let's go again. Gently does it. We'll do it at a moderate pace again. Sometimes going too slow gives you too much time to get lost. So we'll just keep moving. Ready? Lengthening up. Relaxing down. Breathe. Calm. Listen behind. Let's find the fingers. Press them to the floor. Find your best posture. And let's begin. We scoop. Emerging dragon. Immortal lifts the mountain. Dragon into the ocean. Dragon tiger confrontation. Swimming dragon. Sorry, flying dragon, not swimming, flying. Okay. And from here, taming the flood. Fill your back. This is part of taming the flood. Gather and lift. Good. So Immortals crossing the sea. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're on to bending the flower stalk. So my counting was off, but there are 8 movements in the last one. And casting the fishing line. Leaping over the ocean. Beyond shadow. I'm going to take more space. I think this is all part of Beyond Shadow, but don't quote me on it. 2 Immortals, turn on the heel, pluck, and step. To the side, turn, turn, pluck, and pluck again, left shoulder back. Good, expand and step. Keep circling, step to the back foot swings, step down, keep circling, and kick, step down, keep circling, and lift, expand, gather, and step, pressing the palms away from you. Cross for this one. So let's do the balance this time. Left side in, step down, right side in, squeeze, creating a wall, and step down and into your hug ball to separate. Gather into your left, make fists. Right hand up, left hand down, take the weight right. Just kick the left foot out and step down onto it. Immortal sacred sword. And close. The way descending. Find your center. And close. Yeah, good. Okay, so there are 8 steps in the Immortals Crossing the Sea section, but I'll double check on each one of those. For next week, that's what we'll look at in a little bit more detail. The beginnings and the ends of each section. It's very useful. I'm still working on it myself. So good. One more time. This time I'll be quiet, which is nice for me as well. So let's just try the whole thing and just let go and dance your way through it and see how it feels. Okay, lovely. All right, ready? Here we are. Again, I need more space. I'm going to take it. Do 2 immortals, keep going, left shoulder back, right hand in hook. So we're circling, step left, gathering in, circle, step right, swing the foot and step down, keep circling, kick, keep circling, lift, keep going. Jump this time if you can. Woo! Good. And good. Well done. Relax. Good. So I'm not at all sure if you noticed because you were probably too busy doing your own bit, but I lost my balance there in the circle turn. So I employed a technique we call a bird hop. And basically, if ever you find that you have committed to a movement, but you lose your balance, there's a quick and easy way to stabilize your system, and it's called to do a bird hop. So it just means to literally, I'm sure you've seen birds hopping about, that they, sometimes they would hop rather than fly. I know, what do they call the wagtails? They run, but a lot of birds do this little kind of hop business. So you can have a little play with it. Sometimes maybe just sort of knock yourself deliberately off balance and then just do a little hop. Basically, you just want to, you're uprooting, so you let yourself uproot, you find your center of balance and you plant yourself again. So you're lifted, oop, and there you go, lifted, oop, and there you go. So the bird hop is a really useful wee technique. I've employed it once in pushing hands when the master uprooted me, deliberately, not trying to hurt me, but that was the whole point, was to uproot. I thought, fine, I'm uprooting, so okay, so he pushed me, so I went, okay, and I planted straight away again. I wasn't trying to be a clever dick. I was actually just employing what I had learned. And it meant that I didn't go splat. So he won because he uprooted me, but I also, was able to reestablish a connection. So I didn't just go into the floor at all angles. I was able to reestablish a comfortable balanced position. So it's very useful in Tai Chi if you do find yourself, as I did, kind of going, woo! So instead of just going splat, I did a little hop as I came round, and that sorted it out. So you can use it in life as well. If you feel yourself going, don't allow yourself to think that your feet must be set in stone. Hop. Just literally, oh flip, I'm going. No, I'm not. Take control of it. Your center of gravity is going, so bring your feet underneath your center of gravity again and think of going into the earth. And it's a really lovely way as a fall prevention on a spongy surface like I'm working on. Quite often I feel I'm having to do a lot of adjusting and releasing and relaxing, more so than if it was a wooden or a tiled floor. But you can use it to your advantage. It's actually good for us to learn on unstable ground sometimes, because it further works our balance centers and our coping mechanisms. So have a little go sometimes at your bird hop. Okay, so is that twice we've done or 3? Show me again twice. Okay, should we do it one more time, see how it feels? And then maybe I'll answer some questions or see if there's a section that you'd like to look at. maybe that Immortals crossing the sea section. I'm not being facetious, that's the name of the step. It's also the name of the form. So we might look at that little section, but let's do one more time. The whole form. Are we ready? Check posture. Relax to center. Let's maybe go a little bit slower this time, just to give you time to find your way. Off we go. Again, I'm going to take my space and turning to the back, right hand hook lifts, step open to the side left. Turning to the left, pluck left hand lifts, right hand opens. Keep turning left shoulder back, right hand plucks and lifts. Stepping in a circle, expand, gathering in, step towards the back, and swing, step down. Keep circling the arms. Should we try the jump? Well done. Good job. Lovely. I don't know about you, but I feel really warm now. I'm going to switch off my heater. These days, we want to save fuel as much as we can. Good. So let's do a little bit of feedback. Are there any questions? Is there anything jumping out or not jumping out?
Well, for me, Jane, I know you've gone over this quite a few times, but it's the hand pinching and then the turn. And I'm getting my, the turning itself is the thing with me now, getting the right direction, right shoulder first or back or whatever. That's where I'm at the moment, just trying to get that right now.
Right. In any particular move or just each of the turns?
Well, you know, with the hand pinching, after the hand pinching.
After the hand pinch, oh right, hand pinching. Okay, so you're yes, your two Immortals section. So you're Beyond Shadow and two Immortals. So you're talking about the circle walking basically and the kicks.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else anyone is wanting to look at?
No,
The same for me, yeah. Sorry.
I think the going through of it, letting you go through it is helping to kind of get the rhythm of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's look at that section. It is anything going around in circles is kind of a bit of a nightmare to teach, especially when you have a screen rather than in real life. But even in real life, I'd have to be running around you. I'd have to be running circles around you in order to be in front of you at all times. So let's have a look at it. We'll have a play with it and see if we can crack it open for you. Okay, so the section that Claire is referring to is you've done your Beyond Shadow section, and so we're coming to the two Immortals section. Sorry, I'll just pop you on mute. Just so that it makes a nice crisp recording. Okay, lovely. Yeah, okay, so let us, for clarity's sake, for now, hopefully it will be clarity, we're going to flip it. So at the moment we're facing the back, we're facing away from the screen as you do this section, which makes it a lot harder to follow, doesn't it really? Sorry guys, there's someone at the door. I'm going to pause the recording. Can you just have a little play with it yourself for a second? Great, so apologies for the little moment of break. Yes, so let's have a look at this. I was just asked while we weren't recording, do you step with the right foot? Just watch me, please. So don't be doing it, just watch. And at this moment in time, I'm not mirroring. So I'm doing as you do it. So the screen is actually the back of the room, yeah? So we have done our brush knee, what looks like brush knee, Beyond Shadow. Okay, so the right hand is plucking, left hand is sinking, and we step left, hands are over feet. We're going to flip the toes and do the same thing on the other side, hands over feet, and we're plucking and taking the weight back. So at this stage, we're standing on the right and your left foot is empty, okay? So now we're stepping with the front foot as we expand and circle the arms, step one. So I call that the 9 o'clock position, and the back of the room is the 12 o'clock position. So again, if you see that, I'm standing on my right and I'm stepping left to 9 o'clock, 1. I'm continuing to circle, which draws my right foot in, and I'm stepping towards the back of the room to the 12 o'clock position, 2. My hands and my legs are working together. So now the back foot, left foot, is swinging up and in and stepping back down to 6. And it's actually, as it swings, it's hitting the hand as it comes in. Okay, so watch that again, and then we can play with it together. So we're standing on the right hand is raised. We're expanding and stepping to the 9 o'clock position. We keep circling, bringing the right side in. We're stepping, the right hand is coming up, left hand is coming down. Notice my foot is turned out. So as I step towards the back, my foot is turned out and I'm swinging the left foot, the back foot, in to step down. So the arms as you swing don't move. Then we keep circling. So just keep circling, right hand comes down and up, left hand comes up and then down. The palm is facing in, so your right foot can then circle to hit the foot, to hit the hand. We step down and we keep circling, right hand down to come up, left hand up to come down, and that brings the left foot. And finally, we step as we open, gather, and step. Okay. There's a lot in that, isn't there? So do it with me. We'll leave the flipping it around to face the front for now. Just do it with me. I will talk you through. We'll go nice and steady. So you might not be able to see the screen, but I will be as clear as a bell as much as I can. So we're going to start, please, from the end of your beyond shadow. So you're standing on your right foot. You're facing the same direction as me. Your left hand is on top. So turn towards the back of your room, pluck your right hand into hook and raise the hook up, the left hand sinks down. Step to your side with the left foot and let the left hand go with. So your hands are sitting over your feet. Now you're going to flip your toes as you swap your hands. So the left hand plucks and raises and the right hand opens and follows. So your hands over feet at this stage. Good. And now you're going to keep turning in the same direction. Your left shoulder is coming back. You're going to pluck the right hand as you pull your left shoulder back. And there you are in your preparatory position. So make sure you're standing on the right hand in hook. Good. Now we're going to step round in a circle. We're going to step. If you're standing on the 6 o'clock position, the back of the room is the 12 o'clock position. We're going to step to 9 o'clock. Ready? Expand the arms and step left. 1. Good. Now keep circling the arms and draw the right foot in with the right hand. Now we step to the 12 o'clock position, turning the toe out towards round the clock. Right hand up, left hand down. Good. And now you're going to lift your back foot as you open the hands and step down to 6. Good. Now keep circling the arms, left up, right down, and keep going, right up, left down. Your right palm is facing in, your right leg, your back leg is going to circle and kick into the hand. Step down and keep circling the hands. Left foot comes up with the right hand. Good. And step down, open, gather, and step. Good. I know I said I'd be clear, but maybe that was too much information. Let's try it one more time. Okay, ready? So we go from our beyond shadow. So we're standing on the right, left hand is up. Ready? We're going to turn in, right hand comes up in a hook, and we step to the side left hand down. Flip the toes, change the hands, left hand up in a hook, right hand open. Again, change the hands, pull the left shoulder back. There's your preparation. So now we're doing a circle walk. We expand and step left, keep circling to draw in, step to the back, opening, bring the back foot, the left foot up, and step down to 6 o'clock. Keep circling, right palm faces in, kick into it, step down, keep circling, lifting the left leg, step down, gather, and press away. Good, and rest. This is a video, so have a watch at it. Watch and watch and watch again, and then play with it. Of course, the circle, again, requires that little bit of confidence, that spinning kick, but it also requires as little effort as possible. If you put a lot of effort in, you will spin like a top and you'll be totally out of control. So it takes very, very little effort, very, very little. You've done your, where are we here? Step one, this is the momentum that you need. Just this, you lift your foot, you step down. Very little effort. Okay, so have a play with it, relax into it, watch it, and see how you get on. You don't have to lift your leg high. You can just lift it off the ground like this thing here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And if in doubt, leave it out. So if you really can't do it, that's fine. So 1, 2, and to get round, just turn 3. Just turn your feet and you're in the right position to keep going. So as Alison Maddox said, actually, you know, if you're not sure about the turns, leave them out and you end up in the same place as you started. So it's no skin off your nose. Folks, you've worked very hard today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I can't believe we're out of time already. So let's just have a really quick warm down. Please rub your hands vigorously together. Let's lift up and cat. I was counting the Immortals. There, the Immortals crossing the sea moves. And if you count it from what someone called Jade Maiden, that's 8. So you keep catting down and watch me and I'll show you that really quick. So after you're taming the flood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I still got it wrong there. I counted it right in my head. But anyway, so it's starting from the end of the taming the flood. So that section, maybe it's 1, 2. I'll keep counting, but it did work in my head. It's one of these things, as soon as you say it publicly, it's like, oh, why doesn't it work? Shake out, please. It's a work in progress. We're all students, quite obviously. Good. So let's take right hand in a fist, please, left hand straight. I would like you to take a good 10 minutes, please, to gently continue to warm down, walk around your house, gently bend and stretch your legs. Don't just go straight to your sofa or bed and collapse, please. Gently, gently move around, have some gentle stretches, have a nice hot drink, wrap yourself up warm, and that will aid recovery. And if there has been recent injury from something else, it will help to prevent it from flaring up again. Lots of gentle movement, stay warm, hot fluids, maybe something isotonic. Thank you very much indeed, folks, and see you next time.